Welcome to my channel. This is Vera's TV, where I share all types of content, and especially just about life situations. And also I like to talk about things that take place in women's lives because I'm a woman and I have a lot of good sister girlfriends out there. So today I wanted to just share some information that it's been in my heart since yesterday to get on my YouTube channel and to share with a lot of you. And I would like it if you would hit the subscribe button so that I can get my likes up and all that good stuff and to get the count up so that I may be able to go live and we can all have dialogue instead of me just doing the uploading of the videos. So I just wanted to put that in the atmosphere before I get into the message for today. And the message that I wanted to share today is going to be talking about just the fact that we are so big on putting limits on our lives, that we put limits on our lives in many ways. For the past couple of days, I have been having conversations with various people talking about different situations, and they live in all these different places, but yet the same topic keeps coming up. And so I decided to pop on today on my YouTube channel and to give my thoughts on the matter. Some of us live in such a way where everything is a limitation on us. And what I mean by that is we limit ourselves by the way we think about life and how life shows up, right? No one can control what happens in our environment, right? No one can control what goes on the outside of us. But we can control how we respond to things that happen in our lives. Can I just have a conversation with y'all today? This is really unscripted. And I just decided to take a pit stop before I did a couple of errands today and to just have a conversation with some of you ladies out there. I don't know who has told you that you can't make it or that you can't change your life. I don't know who has told you that at a certain age that your dreams die. They continue to live on within you as long as you live. You don't ever have to worry about trying to reinvent the wheel. So many people have done a lot of things that you may be thinking about doing in your life, and you're sitting there pondering the thought if you could even leap, into the ring and to just do what you want to do in life. And some of the words that I wanted to share that I've heard some people say is these words. I wrote them down because I kept hearing these words over and over by different people throughout the week. And the first one is, I can't because of something that happened. I can't do it because this is in the way. I can't do it because I don't have the money. I can't do it because I don't have the transportation, the wherewithal. I can't do it because I don't see a way, right? I don't want to get deep and spiritual on you, but the Bible talks about faith and that we have to have faith, right? Hebrews 11:1. I recite it so many times and it's just like I can hear it in my sleep. It's now faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. There are so many believers out there who live in a place of I can't instead of having the now faith. So I wanted to encourage some of the women out there and those that will listen in and really take heed when that fear creeps up on the inside of you, that it's time that you take fear by the horns and you stomp on it. You declare what you want to see happen in your life and you take the steps towards it. That's the first one. I can't do it because of this. I can't do it because of that. Something is in my way. I have this, I have these types of responsibilities and I'm not able to do this. I'm not able to do that. You're only limited by your own thinking. And another one is they won't let me. They won't let me. They won't let me do this and they won't let me do that and they won't let me go this way and they won't let me go that way. The only one that can say they won't let me, and I mean, like, just like you believe it. If you believe that they won't let me, That's the one. You're the they. That's what I'm trying to get to, is you're the they. No, you won't allow yourself to come out of a comfort zone and do the darn thing. You won't allow yourself to get into a different set mindset and do something new in your life. You have to align yourself with people who are going in your direction. And that could be one of the reasons why you're not making the strides in life that you desire, because you won't get out of your own way. You are the they. You're the they. You're the one that's limiting your own life. It's not the government. It's not your job. It's not your background. It's not even the family that you grew up in. It's not any of that. It is all on you. You are in the driver's seat of your own life, and you have to take control. We have to take control. We all have to do something with our lives. And it's time today. There's no limits. There is no limits in your life. The only limit is you. You are limiting yourself, whoever that may be. If it does not apply to you, maybe you could share this video with someone else, because I understand that this is the beginning of the new year. And so many people have put things out there in the atmosphere of what they're going to do, what they want to do, how they want to do it. And there are times when people get frozen in time. People become paralyzed. They become stagnant out of fear of the I can't and they don't let me. And what about this other one? This is already named 2. So the first one was I can't. The second one we always repeat is they won't let me. And this is a good one, because I used to use this one a lot too. There was a time when this was one of my favorites. Well, I feel like it's not going to work, or I feel like I won't get enough people to join me. I feel like I can't move in that arena and build a clientele. I feel like this might not be the time. I feel. You feel what? Because whether you do it or you don't do it, time is moving. Whether you do it or don't do it, someone else is doing what you wanted to do. Whether you do it or don't do it, you're going to sit in a seat of regret, because you've watched people live out your dreams, live out your goals, live out your ideas, your aspirations, and you're not doing anything with it. So what am I saying? The title of this message is Live Limitless. There is no reason for you to be in this place, in this space. And if I'm talking to you, I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you and your good girlfriends and whoever else around you. I'm talking to you. I am talking to you about your life, your dreams, your goals, your ideas, your aspirations. I'm talking to you about that career. Maybe a career shift is what you want to do. Maybe you want to relocate somewhere. Maybe you want to start somewhere afresh where nobody knows you, right? Maybe you want to take a leap of faith. You might be the only one in your family that has done this, whatever that thing is that you want to do, and you're sitting there, you're paralyzed, you're scared. You need to get out of the place of I feel. I feel. You feel what? We all feel. You pinch yourself, you feel. We all feel. But it's time for you to get out your feelings, right? And to launch out into the deep. So many people decide that they're going to get into something. They're going to take a leap of faith. And then when things get hard, they just jump ship. And I had to learn how to hold on. I had to learn how, even when the boat is going from left to right, I've learned how to hold on to the side railings. Don't let go. You see, I've taken a lot of cruises because I love to cruise. I enjoy traveling. As you can see in my background, I have all these things, like it says relax. I have the word teacher over here because I recognize that is something that I just do on the regular. I love to share information and knowledge. I love to expound on things that I learned. And I have been, out there just doing a darn thing. I've been traveling, and I love to travel because that's just a part of me. It has nothing to do with all the other things that I do, but that is something that is always going to be a part of me. It is my passion. And I've been on a lot of cruises. And there are some times when you're on a cruise ship, the boat starts to rock a little bit. Now, for the most part, you cannot feel all the waves and all the ways that the boat is rocking because they keep it steady. And if you're like me or a lot of the other cruisers out there, you may take something like one of those seasick pills prior to getting on the cruise ship so that you don't feel it as much. But let me tell you, there may be a time or two when you can feel the boat really rocking, and sometimes it'll sway to the left or sway to the right and sway to the left, and you can feel it. And you see people kind of like walking sideways just a little bit. Nothing too alarming. We're not talking about Titanic type of thing, but we're just saying that things can happen, but you got to hold on. And some of us don't hold on. Some of us let go. Some of us give up. Some of us just throw in the towel and we walk away and say, oh, forget it. Never mind. It wasn't that important anyway. I believe you're lying to yourself. I've lied to myself 1,001 times. And then I recognize that in this season of my life, in this 2023, that I want to walk in my authenticness. I want to walk in my quirkiness. I want to walk in the things that I desire. And I'm asking you right now, what are the things that you want to do in your life? And who do you want to show up as in this season? Are you still wearing your mask and your whole costume, living in someone else's shadows, or perpetrating a fraud, trying to mimic someone else that you have seen walk in certain, environments and atmospheres, and you may think that you have to do the same thing? Only thing you have to do is show up as yourself in this season. And so I wanted to really encourage those out there that you can live the life that you really want. But it's up to you to go limitless. You have to go limitless in your ideas, in your possibilities, and what you want. It's the only way that you can get there to the destination that you desire. And then we only have 3 more that I'm going to go through, right? All these words that people use that keeps them bound. The next one is but what? And I know it doesn't make sense, but in what? How can that make sense? But a lot of times when you're talking to someone and you're trying to encourage them, and there are times when a person can say, but what if that happens? But what if I can't? But what if they don't answer? But what if I get rejected? But what if? But what if means that but what if it does happen, you can keep on moving on. But what if it does happen, you can keep on pressing. What if it does not work out the way that you desire for it to work out in the beginning? So what? I've tried so many things, but I've not given up. I've tried various things, but I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up on my dreams. I'm not giving up on my goals. I'm not giving up on my destiny. And I am trying to encourage you with everything that I have to not give up on yours. If I could make this video real personal, I would get in your face and be like, sis, you got this. Sis, you can do it. And if you're in a place where you just want to relax, because I understand that my sphere of audience, or the target audience that listen to me or, come around me and want to get some nuggets, they may be in their 30s and 40s, and some people are in their 50s and sliding into their 60s. But whatever age that you find yourself, you can get in where you fit in with what you want to do in that part of your life. Where you are right now in your life, I am asking you, what is it that you desire to do, but you haven't done it? It's about time that you really showed up, that you took off the grave clothes, that you took off the clothes that you wore when you were mourning a situation. Let me give you a little secret. I had this epiphany a couple of days ago, and the epiphany was this. I think I shared it on my last post that I made, but I was cleaning out my closet and the Lord began to talk to me and say to me, I went in there to get a couple of things, and the Lord said, I want you to take everything out. I want you to clean your closet all the way out. I want you to take the time to clean your closet out and get rid of a lot of things that doesn't fit you anymore. Now, I took that in a spiritual realm and in the natural. It doesn't fit me anymore. It doesn't fit me as my body looks now. So it's time to give it to someone else and let them be blessed by it. But certain things don't fit me spiritually. So I had to shake off the old way of thinking. Do you know that you can never exhaust the word of God? Do you know that in life you can always learn something new? You are not hogtied or limited by what you've learned thus far. There's always more that you can do. There's always more that can be gleaned from others around you. So I took the opportunity and I cleaned my closet out. I saw a lot of things that brought back memories. Oh, I bought this at this particular time. Oh, I remember when I wore this dress, where I was, even the year, who I was with. I recall even some items that I had gotten from as gifts. And it took my mind back to certain things. And they weren't all good. So I had to make a decision. And the decision was to allow myself to let it go. And sometimes it's like, how many of you have ever cleaned out anything? Or if you moved, you look at items and you say, oh, this looks so nice. I remember when Junebug was wearing this and he was a little baby, and oh, this is so cute. And you don't want to give it up. You want to still hold on to it because it's sentimental to you. Well, in the season that you're in, God is requiring us to let some things go. You know, I said it before, it's not a cliche, it's real life. You can't get something new if you don't allow yourself to let go of something old. If you want to put it in biblical perspective, you can't put new wine in old wineskins because it will burst the item, right? It would burst the wineskins and all the wine will fall out of it because of the way that it's structured, that you have to have something new and clean to put it into a new vessel. And so that's what's happening to all of us. I know you might be wondering what's going on. You feel this uneasiness. And sometimes when you get up, I know for myself, when I get up at my age, I still say to myself, who am I? Who do I really want to be at my core? Right? Who do I want to show up as? And I made a decision, right? The first thing that we do is make a decision. How do we want to show up in the world? I want to show up as myself authentically with my quirkiness. The way I may like my hair may not be the way you may like it. And we have to stop living for others. At this age, it's a shame, but I see on all these social media platforms that people, they do things for other people. They don't do it, and I'll say some. Some don't do it to be authentic within their own skin. It's just times that they do it for the audience. And I just feel like I wanted to encourage the women that you got to show up for you in this season. And then the other one that says, so we were on number 4. And so I have, I'm going to do the last one. So how do I do it? I know that some of you are asking a question. There's a question that most people ask, well, how do I do it? I would say you do it one day at a time, one step at a time. You find someone to connect to, such as myself, that you can call or you can text, you can bond with, and whatever it is that you desire to do, you have to seek out the knowledge by social media platforms, right? Or reading a book, taking a class, doing something different, and that you will be able to glean. And then that's the how do I do it. You have to first put away the fear, put away the limitations that you have on your mind, because that's the thing that holds us back. The thing that holds us back is our mindset. That's key. That's pivotal. Why in the Word of God, it tells us that we have to be ye transformed by the renewing of our mind. It says, be not conformed to this world. In the world way, right? Where there's a lot of times hopelessness, and right now there's lawlessness, and don't let me get started on that tangent. However, you have to be intentional about showing up for you. And that's what I've decided in this season, to be intentional about showing up for me. And I want you to show up for you. I want you to live your life in such a way that people around you can see the change. They can see the difference. They can see how you love on yourself. And no matter what, if you're authentically you and you're in the skin, you're loving that skin that you're in, everything else will align itself. In the world, everything will align with your thinking, with your speaking, and how you're walking. Oh, that's good. That's good. That is so good. I believe that wholeheartedly. So I wanted to share those little nuggets with you so that you can live limitless in this season and be in a place and in a space where I see sometimes people put on their Facebook page or any other social media platform, hashtag unapologetically. I think that in this season, it doesn't have to even be announced. I think when you show up, you're going to be unapologetically you. So I want you to be in a place where you're like not in any type of hindrance or any type of stronghold, any type of bondage to anything else other than what is it that you desire to do, who is it that you desire to be in this season, and just show up as authentically you. That's what I wanted to share with you all today. So thank you for listening to me on this awesome day. You know, tell your friends, tell your good girlfriends, tell those that will listen to come on and check out Vera's TV. Some people call me Pastor V, but I love it. I love this platform that God has afforded me to share all of my information because I share so many things. Oh my goodness. I can talk about relationships, and I know some of you have been waiting. I know y'all been waiting for some new content because there's always a plethora of things to talk about when it talks about relationships. Now, I haven't hit you, and I'm going to use this word. I haven't hit you with the two piece. And the two piece is I haven't hit you with all of the things about relationships and situationships. And I will soon, but I've been a little bit busy doing other things. And, you know, I'm in school and all these little side hustles that I got going on. It sometimes takes up my time, but I don't want to get too tired, and I don't want to get too busy that I forget to show it for my YouTube subscribers, because I know you're going to be waiting for some new content. You're going to be waiting to see what is she going to do today. But I tell you, just stay tuned because I do have some great content coming your way. And also, let me just let you know, for those of you women out there, if you're not doing anything August the 24th to the 27th, why don't you join us and all of the good girlfriends? I have a women's ministry, and it's called Hey Sis. It is a sisterhood where women are connected to thrive. And that means that we're just here to encourage one another, right? To push us into our destiny. And we do that through what? Connected. We come together, we connect, we have a great time. We're going on a retreat this year. And if you're interested, you know, you can hit me up in my, I would say my email. You can hit me on heysismovement@gmail.com. I'll say it again, heysismovement@gmail.com. You can follow me on all of my other social media platforms. All of the information will be linked in below. So, you know, do me that favor and hit that subscribe button, and y'all enjoy y'all day.